In a dusty village at the edge of the great Idoto Forest in southeastern Nigeria, lived a young girl named Obianuju, whose name meant born in abundance. But life had stolen every shred of abundance from her. At just 13, she was an orphan, her parents taken by a mysterious illness that swept through their village one harmattan season like a curse. Left in the hands of her only surviving relative, her mother's sister Mama Yugo, Obianuju's life twisted from grief to torment. Mama Yugo was a woman whose bitterness was a cloak she never took off. She didn't see Obianuju as a niece but as a burden and a bargaining chip. For a few bags of rice, kegs of palm oil, and a promise of favor, she married Obianuju off to Pokolechi, a man old enough to be her grandfather. Known for his many wives and dark temper, Obianuju cried as the drums beat for her marriage. The village women all related, blind to her pain. That night, under the moon that refused to shine, her childhood was stolen, but Obianuju was no ordinary girl. Deep within her blood ran the spirit of Adama, her great-grandmother, a revered storyteller and priestess of the ancient shrine of Oni. On the third night in Pokolechi's compound, Obianuju dreamed of Adama. The old priestess appeared in a vision surrounded by flames that did not burn. She spoke in a tongue that made Obianuju's bones tremble. "You are the flame in the rain, child. Not even sorrow can quench you. Rise. Speak. Run." The next morning, Obianuju escaped into the forest. She ran for 2 days and nights, guided by voices only she could hear, spirits of women who had suffered like her, who now whispered power into her steps. She stumbled upon a hidden village, Ulondidi, known only in legends as the place where broken souls healed. There, she was taken in by Mama Ezin, a blind herbalist who saw more than sight allowed. Mama Ezin taught Obianuju the ancient wisdom of healing, stories of the ancestors, and the power of Oku, the sacred voice. Years passed. Obianuju, now called Nkemjika, what I have is greater, rose as a storyteller, healer, and voice for wounded girls across the land. Her fame spread like wildfire. Her words became flames that burned injustice. She traveled from village to village, gathering girls trapped in silence and freeing them with the stories of their strength. One day, she returned to her old village, not as a victim, but as a lioness draped in white, carrying the staff of Adama. The same square where she was married off now echoed with her voice. She called out Mama Yugo, Pokolechi, and all who stood by in silence, but Nkemjika did not come for revenge, she came for justice. And for healing. She demanded a law. A sanctuary for girls. A shrine built not with stones but with stories and safety. The villagers wept. Many confessed. Many were punished. But most importantly, change began, and in the heart of that once forgotten village, a new festival was born, the Festival of the Rain Flame, where girls told their stories under the stars and ancestors wept with pride. Moral: when the world tries to silence a girl, the spirits may raise her voice louder. No pain is ever wasted in the hands of the divine.